Kristin with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Catch 'em All at the library, we will be focusing on Electrode. So, in your craft packet, you will have a Christmas ornament bulb with the mouth painted on already. You will have a little paint cup with black paint, a paintbrush, and then a little string for tying our ornament on. And then you will have one white sheet of paper and a half sheet of red paper. So the first thing we're going to do is just tear up both of these pieces of paper into small-ish pieces. So it does not matter. They don't need to be like clean. We're just gonna rip it and then kind of crumple it up. You don't want to crumple it up too tiny, but you want to crumple it up enough that we can push it inside the ball. So just rip up your paper, crumple it up a little, and then once we have that all done, I'll show you how to finish making Electrode. Alright, so once we have all our paper torn up and crumpled up, we're just going to pull gently on this little metal loop, and it will start to pull out and then pop all the way out. So we're just going to set that to the side, and then we'll take our plastic Christmas ornament ball and start with your red paper and just start pushing it in through the hole at the top. And we're going to put all the red paper inside first. Now, if it is getting stuck, grab a pencil or pen or anything like that and just do a little poke, and it will go on through. Or you can even use your paintbrush. So we're just going to fill in all of our red. Once all of our red is inside, it's gonna look kind of full, but once we start putting our white in, it will start to press it down. So you can use also a pencil or your paintbrush or something that can fit in there to push things down and around a little bit. But now we're going to take our white and start putting that in on top of the red. And we'll just put the white in until we feel like it is filled up as much as we want it to be. Now, as we're putting this in, it is more likely to get some pieces built up right at the top than the red, because the red is already in there. So you can kind of gently poke them off to the side or down. Just make sure you don't push straight down too much, or you'll end up with your white coming down to the bottom, and it is very difficult to get these back out once they are inside. So just be gentle as you're putting them in, and if you start feeling like your white is going in a way that you don't want it to, and there's too much going down underneath the red, you can try and poke around a little bit, but it's going to be okay if it's not exactly half and half and there's a little bit of overlap. And everyone's just going to look a little different. And you may use all of your white paper, or you may not use all of it, but either way, that is fine. just keep going until you have it as filled up as you would like it to be. Okay, so once you have it as full as you want it to be, and again, this is not going to be an exact line. You can see I ended up with a little white piece down there by the mouth and a little gap here in the red, but that is okay. I'm just going to get it approximately half and half. And then we'll just take the top and you're going to pinch the two little metal prongs that stick out and just put them right back in through that hole at the top. And then once you press that down inside again, that will keep it in, because those prongs are going to spread out on the inside again. So then I'm going to go ahead and take my string and just thread your string through that little metal loop, and then go to the two ends and just tie a knot. And then once we're done with painting, we'll be able to hang him up. Now, his white mouth is drawn on, but you still have some black paint and a paintbrush to do the rest of his face yourself. So just open your little paint cup, grab your paintbrush, and we are going to outline the mouth. And then give him a little tooth line right there on the bottom right hand side. Then we just have to do his eyes and eyebrows. So his eyes are just two little ovals that are kind of close together, so just dot your paintbrush and you'll get some good ovals there. And then for his eyebrows, kind of make a little check mark. So I'm gonna go down towards the first eyeball and then back up like it's a little check mark, and then off to the side like a long swooshy check mark. And then basically the same thing on the other side, but just a little bit higher. This one's gonna go a little more straight up and down than at the angle like the first one. And then again, just a little swooshy check mark line. And then you just have to let him dry, and then he will be complete. Now, he is going to try and roll. So you can, if you would like, take the top back off and then just set him upside down to dry. Or if you have like an empty egg carton or even a toilet paper tube that you can just set him on top of so that he stays still while he dries, that's a great option as well. But if you don't have anything like that, just take off the top by, again, just gently pulling it out. Then you can set him upside down to dry. And then once he's all dry, you can hang him up. If you have a Christmas tree, you can put him on the Christmas tree. If you don't have one or don't celebrate Christmas, that's okay too. And you can just use him as a little hanging decoration wherever you want him to be. And that is our craft for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week to make another Pokemon. Bye.